Welcome to the MBX Films Theater. I've got something very interesting to show you today. A little collection of Godzilla action figures I got from Trendmasters. These are from the 90s. Interesting story about these, I didn't get them when they were released. I, of course, found my fandom for Godzilla after the 1998 Godzilla movie was released. This boy... I rode the hype train all the way to the movie theater release and watched it in the theater. And it was a cool movie. But then you do the little, what little research you were able to do back then, which was see the VHS tapes in Walmart that there were old Godzilla movies. And that kind of got me more interested in the old Godzilla films through the 1998 Godzilla. Rah. So then I was able to get some of the old tapes, some older movies like Godzilla vs. Gigan and such, and watch those. And what I really liked about the older Godzilla movies compared to the one in 1998 was that there was more than one monster. There wasn't just Godzilla. You had a whole different array every movie of monsters. So I was lucky enough at a store called Big Lots was selling these discounted at the time, and I was able to get a decent group minus Godzilla. No Godzilla, because this was a discount store. It was selling extra stock from other stores. They were all $4 a piece, and I mean, if you add that up, it's $20, but in 1998, that's more like $30 or so dollars, so I did well to beg for which characters I wanted, because it was a lot of money for my parents to spend to get these. And I still have them. I love to display these. These are, as you can see, I kind of chose ones from older Godzilla films. That's the tapes that I would have had. I wouldn't have had 90s ones, because here we have a carded one, because we're going to open up the one figure that I wish I would have had at the time and did not, and that's Godzilla himself. What? And there you can even see, I got this from eBay, but this has a Big Lots tag as well. But originally they were $7 figure, selling them for $4 at the discounted Big Lots. So you can see that it had kind of 90s Godzilla film villains like Space Godzilla, Mogera probably would have been from that, Biollante and stuff. I skipped those. Those were probably at the store, but I chose these guys because these were from some of the older films I would have had the VHS tape of to watch. You can see, I think Mechagodzilla here kind of has some discoloring, if you can see it, so these are a little older. Just kind of basic articulation ones, just head, arm, legs, tail doesn't move. I guess they're from 1994, made. What you'll notice about all these is there's actually a kind of door that has a screw. This one, the screw has been lost, probably because I was trying to open it when I was a kid and lost it. If you get in here, you'd think there would be electronics, but it's just empty. It's because there was some of these exact figures that were released that did have a sound mechanism. And so these are just the same figures molded again, but they're just empty of the electronics. So I was a little disappointed there. I would have got some batteries and had the sounds. So unfortunately all mine do not have the sound. But you can see where, here's Rodan. He's got holes here where the sound would come out. And then he does have a door as well. He doesn't have much. He has his head and legs. The wings are soft, but you're not really supposed to be moving them. This is like a super monstrous version of Rodan, though. Wings are a little small for him, but I really like that one. Mothra. Not a ton going on there. Again, this is just soft. It's not actually moving, and then these do have some room to flap. But he's got a speaker, no electronics inside. Too bad I don't have the one with the sounds. Gigan again has the holes. I think these need wash. They kind of have that sticky effect older figures get. He's got tail movement. The whole head. And I'd love to hunt down the other figures of the set just to collect them and have them, but I think they're actually worth quite a bit now. And of course, King Ghidorah, that you got to experience quite a bit in the newer King of the Monsters film. And he actually came with interchangeable tail. Has a different design. I'm not sure which film this one is from. It's almost mechanical looking the way it is. So I usually had the other tail in. Actually, I think the plug broke, so I can only have this tail in now, as far as one that will stay inside. Again, I did play with these a lot because Godzilla was experiencing a little popularity boost because of me. So this was the Godzilla figure I had that when I would play with these. This is all I had was old 98 Godzilla, so they even came with trading cards, which was pretty cool. They didn't come with a matching one. I just happened to get a Mechagodzilla. I don't know if Mechagodzilla came with it, but I mean, they have all this info. So that was very interesting to have. King Ghidorah card. Godzilla Wars, the line. And see, here's where I don't have a Space Godzilla figure, but one of them came with the Space Godzilla card. And I only recently watched that movie. I was never able to see that one back then. Again. So I did keep these because they were... you didn't really have the internet quite as available back then, so any little info things like this were actually good to have. Batra, again, I don't have the figure, but one of them came with the card. And so along with the info thing, what I also got at the time, around the time, was my official Godzilla Compendium book that had all sorts of information I got to read about when I was a kid. I think I bought this at Toys R Us, or at least my parents did for me. Just goes through almost all the films, shows all the monsters, screens, info, movie posters. I mean, this was an awesome one. So this is the book that I kind of went with, not having seen some of the movies, but I also used to use a 3D Movie Maker the same time, so I was inspired to make some movies based off of Godzilla on that, and you could watch all those. I have a whole playlist I can link all over this video if you want to watch what my crazy mind thought of at the time of how Godzilla would face off with some of these monsters. I definitely like the idea that Godzilla was kind of the good guy monster that would fight a lot of the others. But this was a great little source. I think there's some bios in the back that kind of give abilities and sizes and things that I kind of went off of to a degree, although clearly took some creative liberty with some of my little crazy movies I thought up. Yeah, this was a great book. We got King Kong there. I never got to... I think that was always the finale I had in mind even back then, was a Godzilla vs. King Kong. So, I've got... Oh, well, the card kind of fell off. Whatever sticky thing was holding that up. We'll open up Godzilla so I can finally add him to my collection. And he has some sort of glowing atomic plasma eyes, apparently, but batteries are needed. This is an old fig, I don't know, but I do have batteries. Let's try our luck and see if we can get Godzilla to light up. That would be freaking awesome. My Godzilla Final Wars in the box. There's somewhere, so I'll keep this awesome card if I don't have the old ones. Wouldn't mind getting, especially this Anguirus. That would be awesome, because that's another old school monster that would fit my little group. So 1994 and 1995, pretty much the release of Space Godzilla, so... Alright, we gotta just open this up. This is awesome. Opening some old 90s action. What in the world? Do not mix old and new batteries. There's a little battery warning on here. 3 batteries it'll take. Let's hope it works, because I'm going to be real sad if he doesn't light up. Supercharged Godzilla card. Got all your statistics there. And he's blasting stuff. So his card matches who he is. And we got Mr. Zilla himself here. Right out of his bubble. He is dark. He is dark and chunky thick. Oh my god, his legs! Oh wow. Let's see here. He is interestingly proportioned. Oh, but the tail is huge. That's good. He's got kind of a metallic-y detail in there. You got little tail articulation action. But man, these legs are like, whoa. Alright, so that's his button on the front. It's very tiny. But right in his tail region here, we'll see if we can unscrew, and I really hope it lights up. Yeah. Oh, there's a turn. There's a turn. Oh man. We have exposed his undertail. Godzilla's open, exposed hole. Don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not. Plus at the top. Got it. We got some bats. This is my battery unboxing video. Could not be more thrilling. We got a battery. If you would like to see me and my friend play Super Godzilla, I will link that video also. You got Super Recharged Godzilla! Let's see if we can get that. Well, you know, a little tricky. Batteries sold separately, they say. I don't like the amount of time I've got Godzilla on the screen with his legs wide open. I'm uncomfortable with it. I think they're in there. We won't close them up just yet because we gotta try. This is the moment we will try. Oh, he lights. Wow. Let's lose some of the light here. Oh no, that's scary. You don't want to see that coming at you. What? Nobody's here. Ah! I cannot believe that worked. I thought it was going to be blue light up, but he just straight up red eye. Alright, I've got a supercharged powered Godzilla. Go with all my super amazing Trendmaster figures. Got versus Mechagodzilla. Look at the tiny pea head on Mechagodzilla. That's Mothra, which, my gosh, Mothra's never been so positively gigantic. Ah! Gigan. Definitely scaled these to be all kind of equal in size. I guess whatever fits in the packaging too. But Rodan. Maybe they downplayed Ghidorah size, although he is pretty tall, but maybe they kind of hunched Godzilla a little bit. Alright, so that's a little history of my Godzilla discovery, and then we got to top off my collection with actual Godzilla, not so much this guy, though he is bigger, but bigger isn't always better, unlike the advertising campaign that followed that movie. Oh yeah, this is a great Godzilla. And he lights up. We got the light up. Not sure why it wasn't the mouth lighting up, why it was the eyes, but any cool feature like that is nice on some of these older toys that now become my collectibles that I will display, even though I played with them quite a bit. Oh, and you can always check out my little Godzilla vs. King Kong trailer I made with some friends. We can link that one as well. This is just the all big Godzilla video. My Godzilla life that will continue. I'm pretty excited with the new movies. I really liked the King of the Monsters one just because they've incorporated the older monsters, modernized, instead of kind of making their own monster like they did in the 2014 Godzilla movie. So hopefully more Godzilla stuff to come, because I'm on the Godzilla hype train once again, like it's 1998.